Have you ever felt like your life is a series of random events, a roller coaster ride of ups and downs that seems to have no rhyme or reason? What if I told you that there's an ancient science that holds the key to understanding the mysterious workings of the universe? It's called the science of karma, and it's been guiding people towards a more purposeful and fulfilling life for thousands of years. The 12 key rules of karma. Karma rule number 1, the law of cause and effect. Every action you take, every thought you think, and every word you speak has a ripple effect on the world around you. Just like a pebble thrown into a pond, your actions create waves that extend far beyond the initial splash. This is the law of cause and effect, and it's the foundation of karmic science. Think about a time when you went out of your way to help someone in need. Maybe you volunteered at a local charity, or simply lent a listening ear to a friend in distress. How did it make you feel? Chances are you experienced a warm glow of satisfaction, knowing that you made a positive difference in someone's life. That's the law of cause and effect in action. Karma. Rule number 2. The power of intention. But the law of cause and effect goes deeper than just our actions. It's also about the intentions behind those actions. You see, the universe doesn't judge us based on what we do, but rather why we do it. Two people can perform the exact same action, but if their intentions are different, the karmic consequences will be different too. Imagine two people who donate money to a homeless shelter. One person does it because they genuinely care about helping those in need, while the other does it simply for the tax write-off. Both actions may appear the same on the surface, but the intention behind them is vastly different. The first person is likely to experience positive karmic returns, while the second may not. Karma rule number 3. Taking responsibility. Of course, understanding the law of cause and effect and the power of intention is just the beginning. To truly harness the science of karma, we must also learn to take responsibility for our actions and their consequences. It's easy to blame others or external circumstances when things don't go our way, but the truth is, we are the architects of our own destiny. When we take responsibility for our lives, we empower ourselves to make positive changes. Instead of feeling like a victim of fate, we become the creators of our own reality. We start to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than obstacles to be avoided. Karma rule number 4. Cultivating compassion. One of the most powerful ways to create positive karma is through the practice of compassion. When we extend kindness, understanding, and empathy to others, we not only improve their lives, but also our own. Compassion has a way of softening our hearts and opening us up to the interconnectedness of all beings. Think about a time when you were struggling and someone showed you compassion. Maybe it was a kind word from a stranger or a supportive hug from a friend. How did it make you feel? Chances are it lifted your spirits and reminded you that you're not alone. That's the power of compassion, and it's a key ingredient in the recipe for positive karma. Karma rule number 5. The law of attraction. Another important aspect of karmic science is the law of attraction. This law states that like attracts like, and that our thoughts and emotions have a magnetic quality that draws experiences and people into our lives that match our vibration. In other words, what we focus on expands. If we constantly dwell on negative thoughts and emotions, we're likely to attract more negativity into our lives. On the other hand, if we cultivate a positive mindset and focus on gratitude and abundance, we'll attract more of the same. It's not about denying the existence of challenges or difficulties, but rather choosing to focus on the good in our lives, no matter how small. Karma rule number 6, the power of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and resentments is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It's a surefire way to create negative karma and block the flow of positive energy in our lives. That's why forgiveness is such a powerful tool for karmic transformation. When we forgive others, we release the negative energetic ties that bind us to them. We free ourselves from the burden of anger and bitterness and create space for healing and growth. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions or forgetting the past, but rather choosing to let go of the emotional charge that keeps us stuck. Karma rule number 7, patience and trust. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes our karmic lessons take time to unfold. That's where patience and trust come in. When we trust in the wisdom of the universe and surrender to the natural flow of life, we open ourselves up to possibilities we may never have imagined. Think about a time when you were struggling with a difficult situation and felt like giving up. Maybe you were in a dead-end job or a toxic relationship and you couldn't see a way out. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, a new opportunity arose, or a person entered your life who helped you see things in a different light. That's the magic of patience and trust. Karma rule number 8, the art of detachment. One of the most challenging aspects of karmic science is the art of detachment. We live in a world that constantly tells us to cling to outcomes, to strive for success and achievement at all costs. But the truth is, attachment to specific results can often lead to suffering and disappointment. When we learn to detach from outcomes and focus instead on the journey, we free ourselves from the tyranny of expectations. We learn to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after some future goal. This doesn't mean we stop caring or striving, but rather that we learn to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives. Karma. Rule number 9, the law of balance. The universe is constantly seeking balance and harmony, and the law of karma is no exception. When we create an imbalance through our actions or intentions, the universe will seek to restore equilibrium. This can manifest in many ways, from unexpected challenges to sudden breakthroughs. Think about a time when you were feeling overwhelmed and stressed out, like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Then, out of the blue, something shifted. Maybe you received a kind word from a friend or a moment of clarity that helped you see things in a new light. That's the law of balance in action, seeking to restore harmony to your life. Karma rule number 10, the attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for creating positive karma. When we focus on the blessings in our lives, no matter how small, we shift our vibration and attract more things to be grateful for. It's like a positive feedback loop that keeps on giving. Think about a time when you were feeling down and decided to make a list of things you were grateful for. Maybe it was a warm bed to sleep in, a loving family, or a beautiful sunset. As you focused on these blessings, did you notice a shift in your mood? That's the power of gratitude, and it's a key ingredient in the recipe for a fulfilling life. Karma rule number 11, the power of choice. At the end of the day, the science of karma is all about choice. Every moment of every day, we are faced with decisions that shape our lives and the lives of those around us. We can choose to react with anger and resentment, or we can choose to respond with compassion and understanding. When we understand the power of choice, we become the creators of our own destiny. We start to see that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every setback is a chance to learn and evolve. We become the masters of our own fate, guided by the wisdom of karmic science. Karma rule number 12. The ultimate goal. Ultimately, the goal of studying the science of karma is not just to create a more positive and fulfilling life for ourselves, but to contribute to the evolution of consciousness on a global scale. When we understand the interconnectedness of all beings and the power of our actions to shape the world around us, we become agents of change and transformation. Think about the great spiritual leaders throughout history, from Buddha to Jesus to Gandhi. They all understood the deep truths of karmic science and used that wisdom to create a more compassionate and loving world. By following in their footsteps and embodying the principles of karma in our own lives, we too can become beacons of light in a world that so desperately needs it. The science of karma is a powerful tool for understanding the mysteries of the universe and our place within it. By following the 12 key rules of karmic law, we can unlock a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment and contribute to the healing and transformation of the world around us. But the journey of karmic awakening is not always easy. It requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to look deeply within ourselves and take responsibility for our actions. It requires letting go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, and embracing a new way of being that is grounded in love and wisdom. If you're ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, know that you are not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and who stand ready to support and guide you along the way. So take a deep breath, trust in the wisdom of the universe, and let the science of karma be your guide. With an open heart and a curious mind, there's no limit to the growth and transformation that awaits you.